I'm so relieved you found us, Lady Yezhir. I don't know what would have happened if that monster caught up with us.
It would have torn the two of you to pieces. And what a terrible waste that would have been.
Human, are you almost finished bandaging my wound? Oh, thank you. How bad was the damage? I hope there wasn't too much blood.
Your wing was ripped at the shoulder joint, but not severed entirely. I would advise that you don't try to fly for, at least a few weeks.
Well, at least they didn't tear off my wing completely.
Luckily, you both slipped out of the beast's reach before it could do any serious harm. But the scent of freshly spilt blood will attract even more hungry monsters to my borders.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about...
Don't you worry. My realm has many fierce warriors standing guard. And if anything, the beasts that are drawn in will make excellent prey for my warriors to hunt. But moth folk almost never enter the mountains. And according to rumor, there has only been one infamous exception in the past few years. You're one of Qevah's former lovers, aren't you, little Moth? I don't believe I had the pleasure of meeting you the last time you were here. What is your name?
I'm Silka, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Lady Yezhir. I haven't been back to this mountain in quite some time, but Queen Qevah always said nice things about you and her other courtiers.
A sweet thing like you would have been a welcomed addition to the glistening grotto. A shame that Qevah got to you two first.
You're too kind, Lady Yezhir, for your warm welcome, this food and shelter, and your kind words. We're both so grateful.
My, you certainly know how to flatter your host. Oh, such a soft face you have. And these freckles are just adorable. I could just eat you up. And what pretty sounds you make when I kiss your cheek, little Moth.
Me?
Oh, yes. Almost as sweet as the sounds you make, little human. I vividly remember how you sighed and whimpered when we had our heated encounter. But with the both of you in my company, I wonder what you sound like together.
What do you...
Shh. I'm just holding your sweet, squishy faces in my hands. Oh, human. You always look so delicious when you blush. Did you miss me? I thought so. I was thinking about what I would do if I ever got my hands on you again, little human. And I think you'll like what I have in mind.
Lady Yezhir, you shouldn't be touching our faces like this.
Oh, and why is that, little Moth?
Only Queen Qevah is allowed to be so familiar with us.
Ooh, is Is that so?
She would be angry if she saw you putting your hands on us so softly like this.
So, she'd disapprove if I was gentle with you? And what if I was a little more aggressive? Would she approve of that? Wrapping my hand around this fragile little neck to get a taste of those pretty little whimpers you're capable of. Oh, beastie. What's that frown for? Oh, I'm not hurting her. See? I'm just having a little fun toying with her. I've just been so long starved of new playthings, and now 2 of the sweetest in the land have fallen into my domain. Rather literally. So, try to forgive me if I get a little carried away by my appetites. Or are you jealous, human? Did you wish it was your neck gripped in my hand, or my lips against your skin?
Stay away from them.
That evening with you and Qevah was unforgettable. Seeing you writhe and tremble under our hands, tasting the salt of your sweat before it trickled into the wax. You know, if you choose to stay with me and not return to Qevah, we could have more nights like that. All of my other playthings lack the resilience you humans have. But I'm very curious to discover just what a human lover is capable of.
No.
No?
Human, we're going back to Qevah, aren't we?
Or you could let that little moth fly back to Qevah, and you can stay with me. If the both of you go back to her, she'll need to split her attention and affection between you 2. If you stay with me, human, you'll never need to worry about one day losing the Drider Queen to another.
They'll never need to worry about that.
Oh? What do you mean?
Well, I just mean that we're lucky that Qevah has so much love to give. She would never discard a lover out of boredom, and she pushed us away so that we could have a chance to return to the life we once had. And I don't mean to speak for both of us, but we tried living our normal lives, and we realized all we wanted was to return to the lover we both adore.
No.
If you try to stop us from returning to her, or keep either of us here against our will, then what kind of lover does that make you, Lady Yezhir? She always spoke about you with respect, so please grant us that same kindness. I know how appetizing we may appear to be, but please understand, all we want is to return to Queen Qevah.
And you, human, do you share the same sentiment? I see.
These golden ropes we both carry, they're a sign of our bond with her. I know the human may not understand the matters of monsters, but to take something that is already claimed, it would be the ruin of you, Lady Yezhir. The Drider Queen would tear this mountain apart to get us back if she knew we were so close. And it's only a matter of time until she does.
You have a surprising way with words, little Silka. And here I thought you Moth folk were just tasty little fools who like to frolic in the moonlight.
We do that too.
But I suppose you are right.
Thank you, Lady Yezhir. Now that the human has finished bandaging me up and I'm feeling much stronger, could you or one of your warriors escort us to the Crystal Caverns?
Perhaps. What do you offer me in exchange?
Oh, human, get the bag. We have gold and some silver pieces and...
I already have enough gold, silver, and all manner of shiny trinkets. I live in a mountain, after all.
Oh, of course. We also have these healing potions and some jars of honey and a bundle of berries. You can't get these in the mountains.
Let me take a look at that honey. Yes, this seems fair. I'll take the honey, the berries, and 2 of those potions. Why don't you 2 hold on to the last one? Just in case things get a little too intense with Qevah.
Thank you, Lady Yezhir.
I think my little collection of playthings will appreciate the sweet treat. And it'll look as pretty as melted gold on their skin.
Well, they're lucky to have such a passionate lover.
Indeed they are. Come along, you 2. I will escort you to the edges of the Crystal Caverns.
That's more than fine. We should be safe to travel from there.
Yes. Once her guards see you 2, they'll be able to escort you to the center of her web. Well, get on, the 2 of you. I'm strong enough to carry you both.
Are you sure?
Get on before I change my mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Besides, Qevah may be the wisest Drider in this mountain, but I'm the strongest. This is the edge of the Crystal Caverns. If you follow this tunnel and head towards those blue lights, one of the guards will spot you and escort you to Qevah.
Thank you so much for your kindness, Lady Yezhir. I know things were a little, tense back there, but it really was lovely to meet you.
Oh, you're too sweet, little Silka. But before you go, may I have a word with the human for just a moment?
Human? Is that all right? Oh, okay. I'll just be over here, resting my wings.
Don't you worry. I'll just be one moment. She's a protective little thing, isn't she? It is good to see you again, little human. I only wish that we didn't have to part ways just yet, and we could enjoy another night together. But Silka is right. Qevah would slay me if I kept you from her, and I would prefer not to be torn to pieces anytime soon. But a kiss on the cheek wouldn't hurt, would it? Good little human. I can't wait until Qevah invites me back to court for another evening of entanglement with you. But for now, my imagination will suffice. Now scurry along, little human. I'm sure you and Silka are excited to see Qevah again. Until next time, little human.